Hello and welcome back to Hey Manager, where today we'll be looking at the final draft for my fantasy Premier League team. As you can see from the team last week, we had Ramsdale in net, Tierney, Aurier and Alexander-Arnold in the back three, Aubameyang, Son, Ward-Prowse, Barnes and Ziyech as a midfield five, and then Richarlison and McBurney as a partnership up top. On the bench we had Jordan Pickford, Connor Cody, Lascelles and also Che Adams. Looking at the fixture list for this week, I've decided to change up a few of the transfers. I've gone for a whole different back line, I've improved our midfield, and I've gone for a few tactical players up front. Out of a possible 15 transfers, I've actually made 13. The first big change we'll be looking at is the goalkeeper. I've decided to take a chance on McCarthy from Southampton. Last season he played 2,520 minutes, got 7 clean sheets and only actually conceded 35 goals. He made 79 saves in just a limited amount of minutes he played, and only had 3 errors leading to goal. He's very accurate with his long balls and could get a few assists this season, I think, with Southampton playing incredibly well in Project Restart. He got 104 points last season, and for only 4.5 million being a starter for Southampton, I think he's on the up and his price will definitely increase. Introducing you to the defenders, we have Kyle Walker-Peters, Justin from Leicester and Mitchell from Crystal Palace. Mitchell has played every single minute for Crystal Palace in the pre-season and looked great in the final few games of Project Restart. I think he, for 4 million, is a definite pickup because he's so cheap and will be starting every game. With Pereira injured, James Justin will also be playing in that back line for Leicester, and so he's a definite addition for the first 2 game weeks. Kyle Walker-Peters, a player for Southampton who I think will be playing very good defensive football this season, likes to get forward on the left hand side and cut inside like an inverted wing back. So I believe he'll be getting a few assists and also pushing forward and getting his clean sheets. Now we move into the midfield, and this is where the big changes start. I've introduced Mohamed Salah. Last season he played 2,879 minutes, getting 19 goals and 10 assists, which is absolutely unreal. He had 132 shots and averaged 0.56 goals per match. He picked up a massive 26 bonus points and finished with 233 points. Liverpool have struggled in the pre-season a little bit, but have shown to be back to their normal selves after beating Blackpool 7-2. Mohamed Salah is a definite to pick up points for this season, and I think for the first few game weeks he could prove to be a very good pick. The other transfer I've made in the midfield is St Maximin. Of late, Newcastle have strengthened their side signing Jamal Lewis and Callum Wilson, and so St Maximin will have a bit of help up front. I believe Callum Wilson will be playing up front with Ryan Fraser on the right and also St Maximin on the left. It'll be a nice little 3-pronged attack to use to their benefit. For only 5.5 million, and for Newcastle's first few games being quite nice, I believe he'll be a great pickup for any side. Next, I'll introduce you to the other strikers I've chosen, and then the big transfer I've decided to put into this side. The 2 strikers I've put in the side to partner the other striker, Callum Wilson himself and also Calvert-Lewin. Callum Wilson joining for 20 million from relegated side Bournemouth proved last season that he's still got the talent to score the amount of goals he needs, but didn't really get that much game time. Calvert-Lewin on the other hand had a very good season last season, getting 13 goals, but now this season I think he'll prove under Ancelotti that he's a main striker for Everton, pushing Richarlison back out onto the left wing. Finally, we look at the main striker. We have Timo Werner. Last season obviously he didn't play in the Premier League, but he did have 2,808 minutes. He scored 28 goals in the Bundesliga, getting 8 assists, and that meant he averaged a 0.82 rating for goals per match, which is absolutely unreal. He picked up 4 yellow cards and obviously didn't get bonus and didn't get an overall total, but it still proves that he's an unreal player. In the recent Nations League game, he also played incredibly well for Germany, which proves he's definitely on the ball to start the season. I think for 9.5 million, he's a definite addition to your sides, and I can see him really tearing up the Premier League, much like Vardy did in that 2016-17 season. And there we have it. There's my fantasy Premier League side for the season. I think a few changes here and there might be implied, but this is the side that I'm going to be sticking with. Let me know in the comments below who your side includes and whether or not you think I'll be picking up some good players, whether or not I should transfer some players in and out of the sides. As ever, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you in the next episode. Ciao.